Penbox is on a mission to offer a more modern, convenient and streamlined way of obtaining and providing information and documents for individuals and business alike. Their innovative platform was built to rapidly digitalize complex admin-intensive processes, like hundreds of them exist in the insurance industry. Today they will show how to easily transform a complex process into an integrated, delightful digital experience, using the real use case of a major insurer. Next on stage, Penbox.
Hello everybody, my name is Chris. I'm co-founder of Penbox. I'm very glad to be here today on stage to introduce to you our solution, as I used to come here a few years ago when I was responsible for AI scouting for other solutions. So it's a real pleasure to be on stage today and introduce to you Penbox. Penbox is very, very useful nowadays. Last week I received again a letter from one of my insurance company. He was asking me for my bank account number and a signature to reimburse me 136 euros. They even included a return envelope and a stamp on it. It's a very nice customer experience, right? If we were in the 90s. But unfortunately, we are in 2023. And in 2023, every day, it's about 4 million of those emails, papers, and PDF that are exchanged daily by the insurance sector in Europe. So basically, that's us, right? That's a lot. And I know we're all working on digitalizing those processes, right? You are all building platforms and customer portals. But honestly, how fast is that going? How many processes like this did you really digitalize in the last years? And the burning question is, how many of those processes do you still need to digitalize? Looking at the amount of emails that you probably receive in your daily mailboxes in your operations, probably a lot, right? And I know it's not going fast enough. If you're marketing, you're begging for better customer experience. If you are in the operations, you really need digitalization and cost reduction. And if you are IT, you need to close the gaps in security and compliance. But unfortunately, well, you have no capacity for the next 2 years, right? And it's for all these people that we actually built Penbox. Penbox is the ultimate platform to transform all your email, paper, and call exchanges with your customers into delightful digital experiences. And we do that super fast. We do that super fast for very simple processes, but also for very complex processes, like the one we all have in the insurance sector, right? I will demonstrate you a real use case from one of our clients who wanted to digitalize his accident at work process, right? I will show you how we can design, put in production, operate, integrate with your legacy systems, and also serve it as a self-service platform, all in less than 5 minutes, right? So bear with me for a second. So this is Penbox. This is our studio where you can start building your own flow. You're just going to describe it like prompting. You all know what it is with ChatGPT. And we are going to generate with our Penbox AI the entire flow, all the notifications, all the steps, all the elements, the advanced business logic that is required to make that happen, right? This is all live. You can come at our booth and see it's live coming. Obviously, you see that we created something that is dynamic. Depending on what you select in the flow, other pieces of the form will be showing. Sometimes you also need to adapt it because AI is not perfect, right? So sometimes, for example, if the accident happened at work, you want to rename the office names, right? With like Brussels, Amsterdam, and Barcelona, for example. But sometimes AI doesn't get it right, so you need to go a bit deeper in the code and go a bit dirty and show, for example, the script part. So this is where you will come with your tech-savvy person, where he will be able to adapt the entire code of our platform. This is our proprietary language that is powering up our entire platform. The great part about it is that once your IT person is done, you will be able to go back into your flow editor and continue working on it. This is very important because it enables you to work seamlessly with your IT people. So for example, now you just want to add another file element, let's say, that will help you capture document, pictures, you name it, for this flow. And then finally, you can also add signature elements. You can add signature elements on just the answer that were provided. You can pre-fill PDF and then sign it using our own integration or your third party as well. It's super easy to integrate. Once you're all done, you will also be able to integrate automatically with additional systems Like here, if you have Salesforce, for example, you will be able to automatically update your contact details in Salesforce as soon as the form is completed. When it's done, you want to publish it and put it in production. Now, you can use Penbox to operate it, but obviously our philosophy is to put this technology right where you are working, basically in the mailboxes. So John just sent us an email saying he had an accident yesterday, and he needs further explanation. You can just open the Penbox extension in Outlook, write down your email, pre-fill some information directly in the form. Next month, our AI will do that for you. And then you're just giving back a secure and private link that he can use to suddenly go and jump into a very structured interaction. So let's go to see what John received. So basically the email with the link, and then he clicks on it and he lands into a very full white label portal where he can start filling in the information. He sees everything that was filled in, right? And then he can go back in this link over and over, and we will make sure that he finishes the whole interaction by sending him very smart and textual reminders. Once this is done, our people in the operation will get notified and will be able to see in Penbox the results of all the answer that is just filled in. Unfortunately, you probably know that you will not manage your work accident inside Penbox. You probably have a legacy system, a home-built system where you manage your accident at work that is probably running in Chrome. Well, and that looks like this. Well, we have a Chrome extension that will automatically filter on John just answers, and where you can see everything that is there. You could copy paste it, but you can also magically export it. So it's just a mapping that you do in 45 minutes with a tech-savvy guy, and all the information is pushed into your interface in 2 clicks. And then you can just mark it as processed. Pretty fast, right? Then in Penbox, you see it's processed. But what you want to do is still provide a full portal for John to be able to go further in this case. So you just activate the portal is 1 click, and he will receive an email with a unique link where he will be able to see the accident form that was processed by the employee, and he will be also able to generate himself self-service new requests, for example, for medical expenses on his own, right? So you don't need any intervention for your employees. And then he will be able to manage everything from there. So that's it in a nutshell. I know I went very, very fast. Sorry for that. And unfortunately, I only presented to you only 50% of what you can do with Penbox. Our customers do so many things, I cannot describe them all, but I can tell you the benefits that they get. The first one is through-the-roof completion rate. For this kind of processes, we have 74% on average completion rate without any human intervention. The second one is compliance and security. You can go for very red processes in terms of security and compliance to very green one just by using Penbox. And the third one, actually Penbox isn't free, but our customers get return on investment in less than 6 months. Take my word for it, right? So remember, all the processes that you had no business case for, no IT time for, no reason to digitalize, now you can just go home with this new tool that will help you to do that, and it's called Penbox. Thank you very much.